AskProfWolff page of rdwolff.com. That's rdwolff with two F's.com. And this particular question comes from Bud Blumenthal. And here's what Bud is asking. There's a new kind of capitalism that's getting a lot of attention. It's called conscious capitalism. And basically the idea is maybe we could be better off if we had a capitalism that was more conscious of the problems of capitalism, more mindful perhaps of some of the costs of capitalism, some of the victims of capitalism, some of the ways that capitalism doesn't do well for the majority of people, even while it profits a small number. The history of capitalism is full of these ideas. Conscious capitalism is one. Capitalism with a human face is another. Socially responsible capitalism, and so it goes. The idea has often been that we live with a capitalism that really is deficient in many ways. Couldn't we have a capitalism that worked better? Well, on the one hand, yes, we probably could. But the reality is, whenever we've tried that, it either hasn't worked, or if it has, it hasn't lasted very long. For example, Franklin Roosevelt, in the depths of the Great Depression, produced an American capitalism under pressure from working people below him that was really pretty conscious and pretty socially responsible and had a much more humane face than the one we live in now. But as, by the way, proof of the point, it hasn't lasted. The last 30, 40 years have been the undoing of the New Deal capitalism Roosevelt was responsible for. I'm afraid that the real capitalism we live with is the one that ends up being the capitalism most of the time. And so the conclusion I would draw is we're better off not pushing for a conscious or a better or a socially responsible capitalism because it doesn't last. We really need to get to a different system so we're not constantly trying to make something better which eludes